My dear students, this is lecture 2 from your chapter 10. Already I have discussed the first part in lecture 1. There we have discussed about tongue, different type of taste, what is the function and the types of teeth, and also the type of animals they are having that are having different teeth. Okay. So if you haven't seen that video, so you go through that video and then only you will able to understand about different type of teeth and how do they help us, about the test, what are the numbers of permanent and milk teeth, that is primary teeth, and also about different type of animals like plant eaters, meat eaters, rodents, what are the different type of teeth they have. So here in this video we will discuss about beaks and then we will discuss about claws. So first of all, let's start with beak. So as you know that birds do not have teeth, they have beaks. Okay, so birds have beak and that are of different shapes and different size. And how it happen, like why they have different shape and different size of beaks? Because it depend on the food they eat. Okay, so instead they have beaks of different shapes and size suited to the kind of food they eat. Birds uses their beaks to do some more things also. Okay, so my question is, how beaks help birds? Okay, so here I have listed some points, so I will explain to you. First of all is search food. Okay, that means bird use their beak to search their food. Okay, so they search it in soil, water, mud, or bark of the tree. Okay, they use their beaks to hold the food. Okay, when they are eating, so beaks help them to hold it. Then peck means to bite or to strike. Okay, so that is called peck. I am sure you know about woodpecker. Okay, so why it is called woodpecker? Because they used to strike on the bark of the tree, right? The trunk, in the trunk of the tree. So next one is to fight. Okay, if someone attack, so in that time they also use their beak to fight. Then their beaks are also used to carry sticks, twigs or grasses to make their nest. So for making nest also their beak helps, okay, in making nest. Now to feed their youngs. Okay, so they use their beak to feed their young ones, young babies. So and also here you see to feed, okay, this one done, to apply oil, that is also called preening. Okay, that means they use their beak to apply oil from their oil glands. Okay, so in this picture you can see this bird is doing preening. So that means from their oil glands they produce oil, and with the help of beak they used to apply it on their feathers. Okay, and also clean them. Okay, so as you know that birds used to fly and their feathers help them, so that means they also need to clean their body also, right? So they do with the help of their beak, and that process is called your preening. Okay, I'm sure preening is clear to you. That means when they apply oil in the body and also clean them, the feathers, so that process is called preening. Okay, and also the coating of oil on their feathers also make their feathers waterproof. Okay, so waterproof means, I think you know, like when the water cannot damage it, or they do not allow water to let in or to make it wet. Okay, so in this way beaks help birds. Okay, now let's talk about some type of birds and also type of beaks. As I told you, the different birds having different shape and different size of beaks, right? So let's discuss that with the help of example. So I'm sure you can see the list over here. So this side I have written the bird's name, and here the type of beaks they have. Okay, so first of all, kingfisher. So kingfisher is also considered as a water bird. So kingfisher have a long scissored like beak. Okay, next, flesh eaters. That means the bird who eat flesh of other animal or dead animal like hawks, eagles, vultures, owls. Okay, they have strong hooked shape beak. Okay, so that it helps them to tear it, as I told you about canine. So hook shape, that means it helps them to tear. You can see this picture. And not only flesh, but they also eat small animals and birds too. So you see, next one, woodpecker. So the sharp and strong beak of woodpecker help it to catch insects living in the bark of the tree and to make holes in the tree trunks for nesting. So one picture is given in your book. You can see this hole. Okay, so this hole, this woodpecker makes hole like this in the tree trunk, and there they make a nest there. They used to live here, and whatever the insects they found in the bark of the tree, they used to eat them. Now some birds like parrot, sparrow, hens, then pigeons, okay, so peacocks, so they have short beak, okay, to break and crush seed and grains, because they eat grains, most probably grains and seeds. Okay, and regarding parrots, if I show you the picture, so you can see the beak of a parrot is strong. Okay, and you can see it's curved little bit, you can see. Okay, so it help them to crack the hard nuts, seeds and hard fruit, and also to climb the trees. Yes, with the help of beak they can climb trees also. Now, do you know about hummingbirds? I think you know, because these hummingbirds are considered as the world's smallest bird. Okay, so they have straw-like beak. Okay, so hummingbirds have straw-like beaks that help them to suck nectar from the flower. Hummingbirds eat nectar from the flower. So that straw-like beak helps them to suck the nectar from the flower. Some more example I have with me. So some birds, like water bird, you can say this, duck, then geese, they have flat and broad beak with tiny holes on their side. You can see the picture I have attached. So what they do, they take in muddy water containing worms or insects and tiny fishes, and then they keep the food into their mouth and let the water flow out of the holes. Okay. Next one is your pelican. So pelicans have a large beak with flaps, and they also allow them to take in the fish in the mouth and also swallow it after the water is drained out of the beak. Okay, so I have some questions for you. So here you see one part I have included. Do you know? So one question I have, world's smallest bird. So what is the world's smallest bird? Just now I told you. So you can see hummingbird, right? So bee hummingbird is the world's smallest bird. I will attach the picture so you can see here. Now the next question is, do you know about world's longest beak bird? That means what is the bird having longest beak in the world? So can you say the name by looking at the picture? The name of this bird is toucan. Now next is, what is the world's fastest bird? The answer is the peregrine falcon. Okay, so earlier it was considered a swift. Okay, swift, there's a bird called swift, but now it has been found that the peregrine falcon is more faster than swift. So world's fastest bird is the peregrine falcon. So you noted down these points in your EVS copy, okay, so that in the time of examination or any kind of GK, like in GK question also, this type of questions may come, so that you can remember them. Okay, so you can note it down in your copy. So now let's read about claws. I think you know about claws. So actually, like we have our hand, okay, so with this we hold the things and we do several things. So in case of birds, they have claws, and that is also different shape and different sizes. Okay, that means in case of different birds, they have different sizes of claws, like I said about beaks. Okay, now it is also depend on the different kind of food they eat. Okay, so now the question is, how claws help birds? So here are some points. As I told you that like our hands, claws enable them to perform various functions according to their needs. So first of all, you can see here I have written hold on to things and swim. Okay, hold on to things means you can see like birds used to fly and they used to come in and sit on a branch. So how do they do that? So that is with the help of claws. Then to catch their prey. Okay, so some kind of like hunting birds, or like when they are catching insects and all. So in that case, claws help them. Next, protect themselves from animals. That means enemies. Okay, that means from like other animal, or if anyone attack them at that time also, they use their claws to protect themselves. Now we will discuss about several type of birds having different type of claws. Now let's start with perching birds. Okay, so here you can see I have written that they have long slender claws with 3 toes in front and 1 at the back. So you can see the picture I have attached here. So from this you will get a clear picture or clear idea that what are perching birds. So the back toes of the back toes curl around the tree branch, giving them a good grip. Okay, so that they can hold that grip like branch properly. So that back toe help them. And what are the examples of perching birds? Like sparrow, myna, crow. Okay, so they perch on branches. And these kind of birds, like some other birds like hen, they have strong legs and hard claws to dig and scratch. Okay, so as you know that they dig and they used to find out the insects or worms or grains from the ground or from the soil. So that helps them. Now let's talk about climbing birds. So yeah, I told you about parrot, that their beaks help them to climb, as well as their claws also help them to climb, like woodpeckers. Okay, so woodpeckers and parrots, they have claws which help them to climb the trees, and they have 2 toes in front and 2 at the back. You can see the picture. Now swimming birds. So swimming birds, I think you know about this, duck, geese. Okay, so this kind of birds, they have claws on their webbed feet, okay, to help them swim in water. As they are swimming birds, so that webbed feet help them to swim in water. So this is the picture of webbed feet. Okay, this is the feet of a duck. Next up we have wading birds. So wading birds or some other water birds like heron, cranes or flamingo. So they eat they sit quietly and they used to search for fishes. So for that they have very long legs and so that they can wade through the water. Okay, so here I have written that they have long legs to wade through water. So examples, as I already told you, herons, cranes, flamingo, etc. Now let's talk about hunting birds. So if you heard about hunting birds, so that means you can get an idea like, okay, they hunt, right? They hunt for like they hunt for some other and for their food to other animal, or to catch their prey. So they have very strong and sharp claws. Okay, it is also called talons. So this is the spelling, students, T-A-L-O-N-S, talons. Okay, so they are strong and sharp claws, also called talons, which help them to catch and hold and eat their prey. Okay, so what are the example? You can see here I've written eagles, hawks. Okay, you can give some more example here. So these are different type of birds having different type of claws. So students, in your book page number 71, there are some points you can see here. So you just go through these points. They are very important, and all together if you read them, so you'll get a clear picture about the chapter also. Okay, so here our chapter gets end, and I hope you understood. If you have any query, any doubt, just contact with me. You can call me or you can text a message in WhatsApp, and regarding your doubts, so we will discuss about it in our online classes. Okay, so thank you so much.